It's Hblocc Duke, man, aka the biggest cutthroat, and you just jumped off the porch with dirty glove bastard.
It's only Tuesday, bet your ass be there by Wednesday. I'm in Denver in December like I'm Philip Lindsay. Y'all
Alright, today we got Hblocc Duke jumping off the porch with us today.
Man, the biggest cutthroat, man. We tuned in, man. Louisville, Kentucky, stand up.
What's going on with you, gang?
What's going on?
Not much. How you feeling today?
Man, good, blessed, highly favored.
For sure. It's a blessing to have you here with us for sure.
Appreciate it.
So tell us what you out here working on in Atlanta.
Man, I'm working on this new project, the biggest cutthroat coming soon. Like, I got a couple more beats, couple different vibes I want to put together. Like, I want to show how different I can come. Like, it ain't all about no distance, it ain't all about no streets. I can cater to the ladies, I can do it all. Like, I'm really versatile.
Yeah, for sure. So how does it compare to being in Atlanta versus being back at home in Louisville, Kentucky?
See, being back home in the city, like, it's a different type of mentality you gotta wake up with every day. Like, when you wake up in Louisville, Kentucky, you gotta put your shoes on every day, like all the way to the top. Like down here, you can move around, you know, network, do a lot of more, like with the music, it's just now coming up, so it ain't a whole lot of networking you can do. Like at my level in my city, I done networked all I can, so I can't do nothing but, you know, branch off and take it to the next level.
For sure. So for those who wouldn't know, how would you describe life at home in Louisville, Kentucky?
Man, life at home is treacherous. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you better be fully focused, fully prepared, fully ready. Like, and that goes for the whole city, like from the west end, the east end, to downtown, to the south. Everybody's with it. Like, we got killers, real niggas everywhere.
For sure. So how would you describe your childhood coming up out there in Louisville, Kentucky?
Childhood, like, thanks to my mama, I had a good childhood. It wasn't no worrying about the lights off. It wasn't no struggling. I was a young spoiled nigga. Like, my mama, I come from a family, like, my mama was a hustler. Like, I've been seeing my mama with hundreds of thousands, 200,000. Like, my mama been having her way. Like, so me coming up from a kid, like, I ain't never look up to your average rapper and what they did and her. Like, I had that real story at home. Like, I could go in the room. I smell them fumes. I know what she's in there doing. Like, I was already ahead of my time. I could already see what was going on. But like, my childhood, I can say, was like any other childhood, like, you feel me? I got to really be a kid. I ain't had to grow up too fast, too early. But once as I got older, like, I just fell in love with the streets.
For sure. So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
I jumped off the porch about 13, 14. Like, you feel me? This is my big cousin right here, Keith, man, Messy Mob. Like, he's a real one. Like, you know, I ain't verifying, stamping no nigga that I don't really look at. Like, I ain't never have the father, like, I could call, be like, I'm about to go get my daddy. I'm going to get big cousin now, and it's really gonna be at, you feel me? But like, it's real down there. It's really real.
For sure. So what would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned growing up?
The biggest life lesson so far, morals. Like where I'm from, like, the morals is getting messed up. It's a lot of backdooring, a lot of snaking. Like, where I come from a real tight-knit family. Like, we family. Like, I ain't recruiting no new niggas and going that much. It's just family. Like, so I ain't got no choice but to die behind this shit.
For sure. So what would you say is the biggest obstacle you overcame so far in your life?
The biggest obstacle, I feel like it's more to come, but as far as like right now, I feel like dealing with like police and catching cases and trying to do music, like, and really trying to juggle everything you got in life and become a better person, become a better you. I feel like that's probably my biggest struggle for all the little ports trying to slow a nigga down.
Straight up. So when would you say you started making music?
I ain't gonna lie, like, my mom and my daddy, like, they both made music. Like, my daddy's cold on that mic, like he's real deal nice. Like, I put him up against any nigga on that mic. My mama did music too. Like, my whole family, like, I've been sitting in studio sessions as a kid, everybody smoking weed, rolling, shooting dice. Like I've been a part of that. Like, so they said I've been rapping since I was like 3 years old. But like, taking it serious, like, I've really just started taking it serious probably about 2-3 years ago.
For sure. And what motivated you to start taking it serious? Or let's talk about what motivated you to start making music.
What motivated me to start making music? Like, I felt like I was playing football and shit in middle school and shit. I really had a strong love for football, but like, the music shit just clicked in me. Like I really felt, sat and realized that people ain't really, people can't put words together how I put them together. Like this shit just don't come to everybody. Like it's really a gift. So I'm like, shit, like I feel like for real, after what my peoples went through, how hard it was for them, I feel like I'm gonna be the one to break through.
For sure. Who would you list as some of your musical influences?
I had to go back into my family again, to my moms, my pops, like somebody I really know that really lived by what they said, really stood by what they said. Like it ain't too much, as they call it, rap cap going on. Like I really seen this shit firsthand. Like so I ain't really look up to no other rappers because I didn't really know their life. I didn't see them firsthand. I ain't see them standing over no stoves. I ain't see them going to jail and coming home and keeping it solid. So I just, you feel me? I just went on what I seen firsthand and I knew that was authentic.
Yeah. When would you say you started taking music serious full time?
I say about last year. Last year I really seen like that this shit's possible. More people's being able to do this shit from my city. Like I come from a small city. We don't got a lot of major artists, we building our culture of what it is now, letting this world know what Louisville, Kentucky's like.
And how would you say you got your rap name?
I got my rap name. They've been calling me Dookie my whole life. That's been my nickname since you feel me? And I'm from Hblocc, like that's my block, so I just shortened it and put Duke. Hblocc Duke, like I ain't trying to create nothing and beat nothing. I ain't, like I've been this, like everybody gonna know it.
What do you feel brings the best out of you and your music?
When I get in the studio, I gotta have some weed. If I don't got no good weed, I feel like I can't really let off and express myself how I need to. But I don't really need no perks, no X pills, no nothing like that. Like it's just coming straight off the mental. I ain't gotta be too gassed up. I just need some good weed for real, and I'm gonna put it down.
For sure. How would you describe your thoughts on the rap game?
The rap game, as I'm seeing it now, I see that a lot of people can just wake up and be whoever they want to be. Like, and where I'm from, like, you gotta been on that. You had to been done, stamped your name and been certified from where I'm from. Like, I feel like now, like the industry is fake. So I'm not gonna come into it trying to be the realest nigga because I know who I am. I ain't trying to win nobody over, win no contest, and like, you feel me? Because I know what it is.
For sure. What would you say is the biggest risk you took for your career that paid off?
The biggest, I say just like sacrificing. Like being able to spend money and take my last and spend it on a feature and go to the studio and shoot out of town and come be off the porch with y'all. Like, you feel me? Like I just realized like you gotta take real sacrifices and shit. Ain't nothing gonna come to you easy.
For sure. What would you say is the biggest sacrifice you had to make?
Spending less time for my son. Like, cause you feel me, I feel like my father went the best father he could have been, so I'm trying to be the best father. I want to be every step of the way, but I know where I'm trying to go and where I'm trying to get. Like I gotta focus right now on this music, like full front to be able to do it in the future, to be able to be chilling at the park and at the football games, and that's the biggest side. That's the shit that really hurts me the most. That's if anything.
For sure. How would you describe the music scene back at home in Louisville, Kentucky right now?
It's turned. It's turned. Like, you feel me? It's coming, my nigga, Heavy Honcho, Lil 30, Big Cuz. Like, it's turned. Like we real deal got rappers that I can real deal stand on. I can look everybody in the eye and I can say they are who they say they are. Like, we got real deal talent. Like, it just ain't been brought to the forefront. But when I get on, I'm bringing the city with me. Like, I'm letting it be known. Like, Louisville, Kentucky, like, it ain't to be fucked with. Like, we really coming.
For sure. Why do you think the people overlook the talent coming out of Louisville, Kentucky for so long?
I feel like we never really had the person to get on and be able to come back and reach his hand out. Everybody that got on, they had a little piece in this, produced this, and did this. Like, we ain't never really had them people like, man, we putting the city on, we starting the label, we bringing up the next. Like, we ain't never had that. We don't got no big CEOs, no record labels, no nothing, so we starting it from ground up. This generation that's coming right now, they starting it from ground up. Like, we doing this all on our own.
For sure. Let's talk about New Blender featuring Rio Da Yung OG.
Man, I had a pleasure. I had a great time. Like me and my guys, we went up to Detroit. Like we met, we did it in-house. Like that's like how I like to work. I don't want to send no records. If that's what I have to do, I'll do it. But I like to get in there and feel that vibe. Like I got in there, really felt that vibe, and dude's a good, genuine dude. Like you feel me? I did my verse. I went in. Like I rapped kind of long over the beat, so he didn't even have as much time as me. He went for another 8 bars. He stretched the beat out and went longer. So you feel me? I feel like he's a real nigga for that. Like he showed me love. I appreciate that.
That's hard. Talk about your new video, Members, featuring Lil 30.
I ain't gonna lie. That Lil 30, he's something special. Like I feel like Lil 30, he's next up. Like you feel me? I really believe that. Like, and he's young. He's only like 18, 19. Like, so he ain't got none of the time to grow. Like I'm 22, so I feel like by the time he's my age, he's gonna be a real deal problem. But I walked on that bitch. Like I talk my shit on there.
Yeah.
But we got more coming. Me and him got more on the way too.
For sure. So let's talk about your controversial video, EST.
Yeah, let's see. What you want to know? What's up?
Why you decide to go at G?
I ain't gonna lie. Like my whole camp was like, fuck that shit. But like I felt like I needed to be the voice of my side of the story. Like I felt like he been shitting on us for longest. Like you feel me? He say little marks here, he say little shit here. I feel like it was time to let the world know what's really going on. Like who's the real. Like that's what you feel me? That's just the basics of it. I had to let the world know what was up.
Do you feel people are feeling that you're clout chasing by going against the biggest artist from your city right now?
A lot of people gonna say it clout chasing, but like in my heart, it only matters about what the people around me think who really know what's going on. Like this shit been going on before rap, like before signed the deal, before niggas was big. Like you feel me? Like this shit's deeper than rap. So like I feel like as long as my people know my intention, know where I'm coming from, I can't please everybody.
Sure. How has the response been? How's the feedback been?
I ain't gonna lie, the city's loving me. Like I'm running my city right now. I got the city on my back. Can't nobody come to their block and stand on their block and perform and do no shows. Like we really doing that. We really currently in the city like making this shit happen.
Talk to us about your upcoming project.
Man, the upcoming project is gonna be a different type of vibe. I got like some bass shit. I got different producers on there. Like now I'm getting to expand and go different places and meet different people. So I feel like the production is gonna get way better. Like in time, everything's gonna get, but this project, I don't think nobody's gonna be able to fuck with it. Like this is gonna be one of them ones, like no skippers, 1 through 12, bangers. Like I'm telling y'all.
Talk to us about your grind as an independent artist.
To all independent artists out there, you gotta have a major grind. Like you feel me? It ain't all about no trapping, no street. Like you feel to the merch, to the you doing features, you doing paid promotion. Man, you gotta be grinding out here. Ain't nothing gonna come to no sleeper but a dream. Like you gotta grind, you gotta want this shit. Like I'm really putting this shit on my back. I'm standing up for Hblocc, man, the West End of Louisville, Kentucky. Like it's really treacherous. Like I'm gonna show you how to do this shit, man. I'm telling you.
What would you say is the biggest challenge that comes along with being an independent artist?
The biggest challenge is you having to really spend all your money, and you gotta believe in yourself. Like that's why most people don't want to spend their money, because they don't want to believe in. I know this shit gonna come back. I know, but if the music gonna work, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I can do. So like that's not even no, you feel me? Money's money. It's gonna come and go.
Yeah.
You just gotta know. You just gotta believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself and you got that money, man, spend it on yourself. I'm telling you, you gonna see the difference.
So what else are you working on right now?
I got a lot of stuff I'm working on. Me and Slow Bucks, it's my right hand man. Been knowing him since 6th grade. Me and him got a joint tape coming out. Like I'm trying to just tear the streets up, man. I'm trying to network, stay in these everybody's face. Like I'm trying to show them the real. We ain't gotta move around no 50 deep. We don't need security. We ain't running with police or none of that. Like we really standing on business, and in any city we can pull up and go anywhere, and that's facts.
Any last words and shout outs?
Man, I say shout out to the whole Louisville, Kentucky, man. Shout out to the whole Kentucky. Like the West End. You feel me? It's real niggas in Newburgh. It's real niggas in the South. It's real niggas everywhere, man. Shout out to everybody. We real deal doing this shit. We about to turn this shit up. Like if you ain't fucking with us, like you lost. Like I ain't gonna lie, like you but you gonna see it though. We coming like 3D, like we real deal coming.
For sure, man. Hblocc Duke, we appreciate having you today, gang.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Like real talk, I appreciate it, man. Y'all jumping off the porch with Hblocc Duke, aka the biggest cutthroat, man. We doing this shit.
Gang.
It's only Tuesday, bet your ass be there by Wednesday. I'm in Denver in December like I'm Philip Lindsay. Y'all on Twitter acting bitter, but still bought my